Go, BBC Newcastle Radio for the North East. Ingrid sitting in for the lovely Anna Foster. It's 22 minutes past 10. Now, we're talking getting old this morning and whether it's still a scary thing anymore. We heard from Arlene Phillips a few moments ago. She's 72, but still causes a stir on the dance floor, and she says that's the reason she stays so sprightly. So, looking to the region, we found Irene Anderson from North Shields, and she might agree with the whole dancing thing because she holds dance classes for the over 50s and has been doing Zumba for 7 years, and more really, with a community choir as well that she trains, who are all 50 plus. There's 100 of them. She never stops working, do you, Irene? Good morning, love.
Good morning, good morning.
Oh my goodness, you're so awake as well. How are you? I mean, first of all, let me ask you a question that you shouldn't ask a woman. What's your age?
In September, I'll be 62.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
I love it. And what do you feel about aging? Is it scary?
Well, I have to say that when I was a teacher for 30 odd years, and when I did retire from teaching kids with emotional and behavioural difficulties, I did have a blip and a wobble because I thought, oh my God, well, what am I about now? What do I do? And that sense of the loss of, you know, the camaraderie with people and the structure of the day and all of that kind of thing.
Sure.
And so there was a moment when I thought, well, is this the point where I just sort of wait for the end? But then I gave my head a little wobble and just put on extra Zumba classes and extra Zumba Gold classes, and that was when the choir came into being. And I have to say now, I am having the time of my life, and it just gets more exciting by the day, really.
Fab.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I feel like I'm just starting. I'm just taking off. The best is yet to come, as they say.
That's incredible to hear from you. It really is, because it's one thing from Arlene Phillips, a professional dancer, choreographer, and you think, yeah, no, but you're a lovey. You've been doing it all of your life. But it's lovely to hear from somebody who's been a teacher, had dance as a bit of a love, and then it ends up being the lifeline of your crazy fun partiness. What types of dance are best to do if you're over 50, say?
Well, I think that the Zumba Gold program, which is for the over 50s, or for anybody who wants to take a slower kind of a pace dance, although we are not really very slow in our Zumba Gold class, I have to say. We do kick it up a little bit.
Good for you.
It's low impact, so there's not jumping, we're not, testing the knees too much, so that it is a program where there's lots of expression and we can really let rip and let go, but it's paced so that people can get a breath in between, a little breath, and then get back on the dance floor again.
That's great.
But we do dancers from around the world, so we can, in a 45-minute gold class, or an hour gold class as ours is, we'll do a bit of Bollywood. Jai Ho is a very great favourite of our lot. We will do a bit of Uptown Funk and kick it up.
I hear that's one of your favourites.
That is one of our favourites.
I'll play it for you next, all
right?
Thank
you.
Okay.
In fact, I have known, our ladies have said that they've been in the supermarket pushing their trolleys around and Uptown Funk comes on and they bust out their moves.
I'd love to see that. How old is one of your oldest Zumbarers? Can you tell us?
Pat is 81.
Go on, Pat. High five for you.
Yeah, she was at our joint Zumba choir party at the Percy Park Rugby Club on Friday night, and she was dancing till 12:30.
Brilliant. I love it, Pat. You can shake it with the young ones. I love it. How many people come to your classes?
We have about 60 in our Zumba Gold.
Wow.
But as well as the Zumba Gold, along with my daughter, we run regular Zumba classes, and some of the Gold ladies come to that. And I heard Arlene talking about there's no age barrier, really. So we have young girls dancing with Pat, who's 81, and they're all dancing together, and they take it at their own pace. So Catherine will push it up, I'll keep it at a steadier pace, and everybody can do their own thing. But
fantastic.
The great thing is there's a social element to it. There is that sense of belonging to a community, and it's the same with the choir. We have all ages in the choir, but it's mainly 50 plus. But it's that sense of community and achievement. The choir sang at the Mouth of the Tyne Festival. We sung at the Sage, you know. I think it's going to be the Royal Albert Hall next.
So you and your gang, whether it's the hundreds of them that are singing or the hundreds of them that are dancing, you're not this great army that people have pictured in their heads.
Absolutely not. And I agree with Arlene also. My mother's age group were completely different. I see my retirement now as a chance to just expand and do amazing things.
Yeah.
And so do that group of women who and the men who come to the choir. It's a chance to just, you know, do the stuff that you wanted to do. Liberating, really.
I bet it is. And you're at the Linskill Centre in North Shields. What nights?
We do. Our Zumba Gold is on a Monday at 12 till 1, and on a Friday from 10 till 11. And then we have Tuesday night classes and Thursday night classes there as well, regular Zumba.
Fab.
And the Linskill Community Centre is amazing. It really encourages all sorts of activities for all age groups.
Great. I might come along for a cheeky class if you'll allow me.
Definitely come. It'll be a free class for you.
Oh, bless. Fabulous. Lovely to talk to you. You take care.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you. That's Irene Anderson there from North Shields, and she's leading an army of, well, funky women.